Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Sonia from True Soul Intuition. If you're new here, welcome. I'm going to do a collective energy for this new moon that's about to happen in Sagittarius. And I've actually been communicating with people in real life, not spirit, but they're talking about a lot of the insecurities and that coming to the forefront. Now, new moon's always about cleansing, clearing, purging, releasing and manifesting as well. All the new moons, I actually couldn't tell you the distinguish between the new moon and the full moon right now for some odd reason, but I know that they're bringing things up for you to take notice of. And I haven't been able to shake this feeling. And I did an Aries reading, which is also another fire sign, and it was the song. It was like, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. You know that song? And it's like, beware the false motives of others. Be careful of those who pretend to be brothers. They're the ones that will do it to you. So I think everyone's starting to come into this realization of who's good for them and who's not. And because we're starting to pick up the energies of others, we're starting to see through their bullshit, we're starting to see through their lies, we're starting to see with clarity. And in doing that, we're pulling up a lot of things. Negative energies are around, specifically targeting the vulnerable, by the way. They are targeting, and they are more powerful in a new moon. So please protect your energy. And that is by saying some kind of chant, or some kind of, really cleansing your space. Sage, get some sea salt and water and splash it on you, splash it on your things around your home, by your doors. Protect yourself. Have white candles burning to bring in angelic types of energy. Also clears the ear. Say karakia, or we say karakia, but that's prayer in English. Say prayer. You don't have to believe in God to say prayer. Prayer is about just something that protects you and asking for a higher power to help. And we're asking, if depending on your religion, ask your religion for help. And in some way, shape or form, it all goes back to source, and they send the help that you need. Really think about what it is that's coming towards you. I'm going to get my angel cards over here, because I feel like we need to know what's going on within the collective. Usually I would do a twin flame reading, but I've been prompted. More than one person coming towards me with the same issue. And it feels a little urgent. And also with myself, it actually resonates with me too. I'm feeling a little bit negative. I did post something on my Facebook page about a vision I'd seen of myself just literally engulfed in flames, and the anger and the pain and the hatred of every injustice I ever felt. And, it was like being in purgatory, and having my grandmother come forward, who I believe is one of my soul family, my guardian angel, my voice of reason in spirit, and coming forward and telling me no, and literally taking the pain away from me. Literally took it away from me by placing your hand on my shoulder. And I cried after I saw that. I had that dream of her, and it's funny that it would be her that came forward, because she would be the only one I would listen to, because I'm quite willful when I want to be, but I always respected my grandparents. And when she came forward to me, that tells me that, heed my warning. Nothing good comes out of being angry. Nothing good comes out of sharing pain like that. All it creates is more pain. So, right in the middle of your anger, right in the middle of your insecurities or your rage, remind yourself to see the light, to actually look back, and for a moment stop and think, and decide not to destroy. Because you're only going to destroy yourself if you destroy the things around you. You know what I mean? It's quite a negative type of energy to be so destructive. I don't know if anyone resonates with that, but I'm just shuffling up these angel cards really, really good, so we get the right message. And You all know it's a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. And I may refer to a card as being you, and you may see that card as someone else. So feel free to switch the roles, you know. And it's timeless. I said it was timeless, but actually it's very specific. It's for this new moon coming forward, so I take that back. Sorry guys, it's, you know, I'm used to saying that. I don't like to put dates on it because I've watched some messages, you know, a year after they've been given, and it's been my story, and I've cried and completely resonated with it. So, you know what I mean? Sometimes messages are meant for you a year after you get them, or after they've been said, because you're at that stage, you're ready to hear that message. And that's just how the universe works. Alright guys, let's see where the collective energy is at. I'm going to ask my angels to come forward into my light, into my circle, my spirit guides, to bring forward a message for the collective. Relax, they said. Thank you. Alright, here we go. What does Spirit have to say about the energy of the collective? What does Spirit have to say about the energy of the collective? Okay, that came out in reverse, but I don't read my angel cards in reverse. It just tells me that there's some kind of delay here. Solutions. This is the first card that fell out, and it says, Solutions, Archangel Zadkiel. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. Yeah, that's right. You're not going to solve anything by being mad as F. You know what I mean? You're not going to be solving anything by being mad, and it's better to come forward with a forgiving and healing energy. That way you forgive and heal yourself at the same time. No matter how bad things get, you have to realize that when you're triggered, it's actually a reflection of you, not so much of the other person that's triggering you. It's actually, why are you getting so triggered? You know, why? Why are you feeling triggered? Really sit and think about why it is that something's triggering you, and find a solution to it in a way that is healing and forgiving. And here you have 5 of Raphael, which is the 5 of Cups. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. So 5 of Cups with the solutions card here. It's just telling me that, you know, there's a better way to experience life. There is. There's a better way to experience life here. Okay. They just flashed a card at me, so they want me to bring out the fairy oracles, and the fairy oracles have the shadow cards. Okay, show me what we need to know as a collective, please, about our energy and the forces around us. What is around the collective right now? What is around the collective energy right now? Okay, this is actually great. We have Lozgana. Can you see that? Lozgana. She's a frog queen. We have Flaf the Footer. And we have Nellie's the Alchemist. Okay. So these are definitely positive energies here. They are calling for you to be adventurous in this situation, to dive deep within the murky waters to find the sunken treasure. Lozgana is about adventure. Lozgana is about being brave. And when something's really scary, be brave. Don't be afraid to just face it. So this is like facing your shadows, facing murky waters of your emotions. And, you know, it's more about progress here. I feel like it's progress, but you may be hindering your progress. You may be Flaf the Footer, and you may be just feeling a little bit insecure, not grounded to the earth, not feeling grounded, feeling like a bit of a, like something's on you. Okay, I just heard parasite. There may be someone that's causing you to feel like you can't take this leap of faith towards this murky water to find the sunken treasure. You know, you may, with facet here, you may be feeling, yeah, like you can't leap. And then we have Nellie's the alchemist, and she's about alchemical change. You know, she's about to, it's like, it's poised to happen. It's just like all she has to do is tap you with her wand, and you're going to completely change, you know, alchemically within your body. This is a big change. This is changing, like an evolving. So you're progressing, and then something's like a speed bump here, right in the middle of your progress. So it's like something's trying to stop you from changing, or something, maybe you don't want yourself to change here. Something that's really made you feel a little bit insecure and minute, you know, within your own life. But you're quite this strong spirit here of Lasgana. I'm rushing. Lasgana. Now, she's been appearing to me quite a lot when I talk to people. I'll see the card in my mind, and that's usually telling me that someone's about to leap into the murky waters, or that suggesting that they should. We have the Fawn in reverse, the Glen Connor himself, and Mike the Myomancer. Okay, so there's definitely somebody here, quite a dominant male or a dominant type of energy, that's saying, here I am. But yeah, be careful. I'm hearing that song. Beware the false motives of others. Be careful of those that pretend to be brothers. They're the ones that will do it to you. To you. So here is, mind you, this is in reverse. So here's the Fawn and the Glen Connor. And the Glen Connor is about projecting what you desire, what you want. And the Fawn is about a soulmate. This is giving and receiving unconditional love. The Fawn is gentle, the Fawn is kind, but in reverse. This is someone that does not have your best interests at heart. This is someone that's projecting an image to you, and you are eating it up, which is causing you to feel insecure. This is blocking your energy, this person, this entity that's sort of like, I'm here to help you, but really they're not. They're here to help themselves. They want something from you. And there's another energy here, a male, a dominant male himself. He's stepping forward. He is illuminated. He is intellectual. He is awakened. He is earth incarnate. Thank you. That's a pretty nice word. You know, he's a representation of what a man should be. He's articulate. He's like, here I am, but you can't see him because you're being blocked. You know, it's like this Glen Connor, the Fawn, is like a false twin flame. Okay. Yeah, okay, I didn't want a twin flame reading, guys, but it's someone that's acting like they're really connected to you. Oh. Okay. They're saying that you're projecting this image. You're projecting this image of this, your vision, or this. The Glen Connor is about projecting what you desire. You're manifesting or bringing about this energy or person because it's something that you can't get past. And it's a blockage. You put this blockage here for you because here's the person, here I am, but this is what you're seeing. You're seeing the negative side of things. And here's Mike the Myomancer. And it's about not seeing the signs of the, yeah, you literally cannot see this person because, okay. Sorry guys, that's right. You can't see this person here because you've been hurt so many times that when you look at this person, all you see is all the old people that hurt you. You don't, Mike the Myomancer is about seeing the signs, seeing the details, reading between the lines, seeing the little patterns. But it's in reverse, so you can't see shit. You know what I mean? It's like you don't see this person because you don't see this person correctly. You're basing this person, this is the forgiveness and healing because of the pain that you've been through, that you need to forgive and heal yourself. Because you're actually blocking yourself from this beautiful relationship because you're so focused on the negative sides of life. And that you're missing someone who could be truly good for you. You know, that is really portraying who they are. Okay. Mike the Maya says definitely, you're definitely missing the mark here. It's like you can't see that you're going through a transitional period. Oh yeah, I knew it was going to jump out. I was going to say initiation period, but I said transitional period. But then it came out with singer of the initiation here, which is like, it is a single path, as in this is something that only you can walk alone. And it doesn't mean like breaking up with a partner or whatever. It's about going in within yourself and pulling out all the yucky parts and climbing up into the singer and coming out the top. And it's like returning back to basics. Okay, beginner's mind. Thank you very much. Going back into a beginner's mind and relearning how to be and see himself. How to see the true energy of it. Yeah, so if you're empathic, you're not picking up the right types of energies that will come forward for you. Solutions. Isn't that interesting? Okay. Spirit is saying you're going through a singer of initiation period. So this is a really hard, tough phase where all your shadows you have to confront, and you know, you have to recharge your mind, refresh your mind, reset your mind, renew your mind. And here you have the Pook stepping forward, and he's about resolution, expression, saying something, fixing something. So you have to fix yourself. This new moon is about fixing ourselves and seeing what truly is there, not what we're projecting. Honesty. Yeah. Okay. You literally are going to resolve all the things that have weighed you down emotionally by being honest. The honesty card is about an emotional outpour. So this new moon, you may be feeling a little emotional and sad, but it's time to fix things. This is the time to fix it. This is the last cosmic call out for the year. And if you don't fix it, you get stuck in this cycle. If you don't fix what's distorted in you, you get stuck in this cycle. And it's not a nice cycle to be in. It's not. Is there anything else for the collective to know? A lot of our shadows are out and about. Yeah, here we go. Death. This is about death, rebirth, and transformation. So we are definitely going, after we resolve our issues, after we purge all the things and are honest with ourselves, we come into a transformation period. Like I said, it's a transitional phase right now as the moon comes into the full beam of the new moon. Oh my gosh, death and resurrection, death and resurrection. Woo. Light and dark, where do you stand here? Where do you stand here? Death and resurrection. I mean, solace doesn't mean resurrection, but if that's what I heard as soon as I pulled this card out. It's redemption. Thank you, redemption. But it's forgiveness of self. Yeah, oh my gosh, guys, this shit's getting powerful. The singer of intuition. Awareness, awakenedness. Awakenedness? I don't know if that's a word, but I'm just hearing that. Okay, I'm hearing, listen to your heart when it's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. That's Roxy. Listen to your heart. Sorry. Which just tells me that, you know, you have to listen here. You have to listen to your intuition, because you're being guided out into a space where you'll find resolution. you'll see things as they truly are, and you'll create alchemical change within yourself, and you'll be resurrected and redeemed in the light. Now that's somewhat biblical, I know, but that's how it feels. Woo! Oh, it's energy, the energy, Saggy, you fire sign. I can feel it. I can feel that. It's pretty powerful. What I'm tapping into, super powerful. We're going to get some light worker cards because I think we need some direction. Oops, sorry. That's me. We need some direction here. I'm going to shuffle these up. No. Can we have a direction for the energy to focus on? Where should we go? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Keepers of the earth. It says, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Yeah. What can I say? These are your spirit guides. These are your animal spirits. These are your angels. These are your family that have passed. These are your family that is present now. We are the keepers of the earth. We are the ones that bring in the age of light. You see that? I've seen this vision in my mind when I did some shamanic journeying. I say journaling for some reason. Gosh. When I did some shamanic journeying, and I actually saw this. But this person wasn't an Egyptian god. It was Vishnu. But Vishnu brings in the golden age, which is the age of light. So I'm going to tell you this, guys. You need to get your shit together, because when the golden age goes into effect, 2020, if you don't sort your shit out now, you're going to be forever stuck in this cycle. Oh, look. Underneath the deck. Spirit is talking to you. It says, Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. That's bringing in, see, look, the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Okay, guys. So what we really need to do here is start using our intuition, start getting into the right frame of mind, a balance of light and dark energies, because you can't go forward with just pure light. You can't. You've got to be a mix of both, but not allowing the dark can be transmuted into light. That's the cool thing, because you can go forward with the darkness, but when you embrace the light can transmute the dark into light. But the dark cannot transmute into the light. Do you know what I mean? You have to make sure that when you're stepping forward, that the light is the more dominant within you. But you can carry both. Healers usually carry both, because they have to interact with dark energy all the time. But it's just saying now is the time to raise the vibration of the earth, because we're coming into the age of light. And we've all been around and round and round, and now it's time for the cosmic powers that be to decide that this is the last cycle that we get to live here. And I know I'm saying this down all weird, but I've just been hearing the Ascended Masters for weeks now. You know, like Ascended Masters was actually in a conversation about Archangel Metatron. And Archangel Metatron was actually a human being who became the scribe to God. And he sits on the right hand of God. Or the left hand. Oh gosh. One of the two. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments. But he was a human who was ascended into the angelic realm. You know what I mean? And you can say what you want to say. Oh great. If you hear mowing and stuff, it's my neighbour. it's hot. So everyone gets out mows the lawns. So here we have, yeah, it's the golden age. You know, everyone's talking about the fifth dimension, but it's like the age of Aquarius. Thank you very much. And it's creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So it's already in effect. It's just letting us know that we're being raised to raise the earth. Okay. What does Spirit want to tell us? Any advice Spirit has for us? Thank you. Any more? Any more? Any more Spirit has for us? Thank you. Any more? Okay. Any more? What else does Spirit have for us? They're all just, they're just filling it now. One more. Thank you. Okay. Right now we're feeling this energy. We're feeling trapped, overthinking, stuck within our minds. See that? Sorry. That is the Eight of Swords. But we're stuck at this point now where we have to actually look at it from a higher perspective with the Hangman. We actually have to look at it, see, and look back at things from a different angle, which is what is happening here with the, you're blocking your own energy because you're only seeing the darker side of things. And here is the King of Wands with the Princess of Wands, okay? Which, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. But the King of Wands is the people's king. He's an opportunist. And the Princess of Wands is about a younger fire sign, or it's also about good news. So an opportunity is coming towards you of good news. Good news. It's good news for you, and an opportunity that will present itself to you. And here is the Five of Wands in reverse and the Judgment card. So, okay. Things are being brought up towards you. Judgment is about bringing back, people from your past, and to get rid of the Five of Wands, which was, competition, conflict. This also can be about rebuilding and cooperation, but it depends on how you read the cards. But right now, I'm seeing that things are being brought up to you while people are feeling these insecurities or these negative energies, because you're literally being shown all the things that trigger you, and for you to fix it, and to start fixing the situations. Yeah, fixing your situation and not allowing you to dwell on it at all. They want you to look back at things that cause conflict in your life and to heal it with compassion, healing, and forgiveness. Okay. Any shamanic medicine cards that Spirit wants the collective to see today? Any shamanic medicine cards for the collective? Any messages for the collective? That's too many, guys. I'll take the top one. Oh God, they're all good, but that's too many. That is the Sun. Any more for the collective? The Child. The Sun Child. The Sun and the Child. Okay. Where's my book? The Sun is 53, breaking down to an 8, which is about being on the right path here. And the medicine is, have you been shining your light for too long? Remember that daylight is only one half of the day. The night must have her equal time, and she offers us her gifts as well. Be careful not to be blinded by your light or the light of others. Do not become enamored with yourself or worship others. Beware your shadow. Revel in the midday glory, but do not be afraid of the waning of the light at dusk. Yeah, you have to have a balance between light and dark, guys. That's pretty much what that was saying. We all have to have a little bit of dark and a little bit of light in us that stops us from destroying ourselves. You know what I mean? Okay, and the medicine for the child is... Oh, did I show you the Sun? I love this guy. It looks quite beautiful. Oof. The Child. The Child comes to show you how you can correct the course of your life without being punished. Set yourself free from your conditioning for suffering. You were born unfettered and happy, and can be so again. So make the choice right now. The Child will help you climb out of the hole you may have dug yourself into to recover your sense of play. Okay, this is literally talking about how we've conditioned ourselves to see things in a negative way, in a distorted way here. The Sun is about balancing your light and dark and really allowing yourself to shine, but not drained. The Sun is itself is infinite, but not infinite forever and ever. It's just infinite beyond human years. But it will have a time there where it will no longer exist, whenever that is. but it's not yet. By the way, I don't know why I'm explaining it like that. And then you have the child, which is talking about, you know, we're preconditioned to think a certain way, be a certain way because of our nurturing and versus nature, basically. When we're born, we're literally a clean slate. So it's time to return to that. 7 is about relationships and divine, you know, relationships, but a connection with the divine as well. So you may have to actually go back to when you were a kid and think about how you felt when you were younger. Be lost gunner and dive deep into the murky waters of your emotion and see who you truly are with honesty, with your heart. For some odd reason, I just wanted to say, find peace. Find peace within you. Find the child. Be playful. Find the fun energies that you need, that you've lost. Let go of the insecurities. Let go of the shadows. They don't have control over you. They don't. You have control over you. You can decide to choose to be good. You can decide to let go of things. You can decide to not overthink, to not feel negative, to not express negative energy to others or take on people's negative energy. Okay, guys. This is pretty intense. Yeah. Death and resurrection and redemption. It's almost like a reset button. Yeah, renew, reset, revive. We're coming back to life. I don't know what that means, but for some odd reason I feel like that veil between us and spirit gets thinner and thinner. More so, it barely even exists. I think it's time that people need to raise their vibration for themselves, if anything. Alright, guys. I better stop because it's intense energy and I can't let this drain the crap out of me. So, thank you very much. If you made it to the end, please like, share and subscribe. Let me know if you resonate with this. Let me know what this means to you. Feel free to contact me via email, truesoulintuition@gmail.com, if you have any inquiries about the services I provide, or join me on Facebook at True Soul Intuition. Alright guys, thank you. Take care, bye.